Well, welcome back to Castlegoat, and to Rick, having invented something, though the text has moved off the screen. Rick has invented the hatch, which is the final piece that I needed to be able to put my mechanical trap system into effect, the blunderbuss, the musket round, and the ammo pouch, which means that we may as well just skip crossbows. Now, if you're interested in range for your ranged weapons, then crossbows are still a valid option. None of the various ranged weapons that you can invent ever really become completely obsolete. Crossbows have the longest range of all of the weapons. Blunderbuss, I believe, has the highest damage, but is shorter range, and then pistols have a much shorter range, but can be used one-handed. So they all have their various perks. Now, as you can see, the Great Hall is coming along. We have most of the walls replaced, though we are still waiting on 3. And we have a very large amount of the tables done. We're just working on the last table section, though there will also be tables there as well. I'm going to wait for all of these to be built first, because this has already taken long enough. Now, the current worth of Great Hall is 26,400 odd, and everything is going fairly well. We have another group training at the moment. It is now the Gory Knitters. What I'm thinking of doing is I will rotate who's training per season. So the 4 main groups that we have will swap around through the season. So we'll go down to the cloak battles. Oh, I suppose actually we've also got the boned knifer of Martyr. So it isn't going to be quite as neat and tidy and cyclic as I would have liked, but it will at least get everyone to a reasonable level of skill, because spending a whole season training is not a small amount of training, really. I've already begun work on the tiling and walling off of this area now. This will, of course, be where we're going to be storing the seeds or saplings. We'll have 2 4x1 stockpiles for the sapling, so that'll actually hold a fair bit. Then in the middle, then we'll have the seeds that will be grown up here. So that's grape, cotton, strawberry, and wheat. It's going to take some time for us to get to that point, though. As you can see, things aren't moving amazingly fast because, well, to be honest, it's a Great Hall. It's just holding everything back. A lot of stuff is waiting on things to be done here. I can't make storage barrels, even though I've already designated them. Well, I could rise their priority, but, well, actually, maybe I should. Let's go ahead and rise the priority of the pine barrels. It takes a very long time to get it up there, though, because they have an awful lot of tables and chairs to make. In fact, I'm just going to do one. I'm not going to do the rest. That's far too much. I'll do that off camera. We are making plenty of pieces of metal, though, metal bars, and I'm wondering, have you actually started to replace everything yet? So, Prancy, what are you wearing? No, still pauldrons and boots. And what about you, Lizzie? What have you got on? No, still only 1 pauldron. It's going to take some time, I imagine. But we are slowly getting there. We also have plenty of wool now, so that's constantly being made into more... Oh, actually, you've stored that there. Ooh, that looks like you're about to make a mattress. Let's see if that actually turns out to be the case. Got some string, you've got a piece of wool, and some wool cloth. This is a mattress? No? Damn it! What? You made cotton padding. Oh, you. But yes, I just wanted to bring you back because of Rick's fantastic invention. So I'm going to cut the recording here again, and when you return, hopefully we'll have made a bit more progress on the Great Hall, or we'll have a fight to deal with. Or, of course, we could have made some work up here, but again, this is probably going to be... most work is going to be done up here in the winter when there aren't going to be crops to worry about. But I shall see you in a few minutes. And welcome back. As you can hear, we are about to get into combat, but a side effect of having someone always training here is that I'm going to be able to ring the bell really, really quickly, assuming that something hasn't gotten this close and thus is going to be scaring these guys off. All I need to do is set up the bell to be rung and then set them to stop training. Immediately they'll find a job, and because mechanics is always the highest priority job, ringing the bell becomes the highest priority. So, oh my god, you move quickly. Who's that? That's me! My lord! I don't even... What? 173 nimbleness, 153 fitness. Well, I will say this about farming. It does teach you to be able to run quite quickly. I don't know why, but for some reason you can. Now, we have a fair amount of fighters here. We've got a goblin soldier in steel with an axe and a shield. Let's check out your skills. Okay, you're actually not bad. 42 axe. Terrible shield, though, so that's going to be useless to you. There are 4 raiders. There are 2 goblin fighters. Let's check you guys out. Iron sword, iron shield. Sword skill of 31. Okay, shield skill is still terrible, though. Doesn't appear that the goblins really value defending themselves. Iron warhammer. Hammer skill of 32, alright. But in the best bit of this is they have actually brought a male 2-headed ogre. We are going to take you down. Your fighting skill is only 37, so roughly 30s, 35s in that sort of area, mid to high 30s in all of their relevant weapon skills. But let's see how this goes now. Let's pause that for a moment. Let's see. Goblin Raider, Goblin Blood. Let's see how you're doing. Bleeding from his upper body, is having trouble breathing. Okay. And what about you? Oh, the door is closed. Really? How? What? Did you manage to get... I'm not sure what on earth went on there. That's very interesting. But there seems to... You guys seem to be in trouble there anyway. The door must have closed behind him. I'm not sure how that would have worked. Maybe the trap threw him through the door? I don't know. But let's get the Poisonous Ancients out there. Everyone else... Well, you can wait where you are at the moment. He's already down. Okay. Let's wait for these guys to get down here. And once again, go for the raider first, and then you can just wade in and kill everything else. To war! That's right, yes, I know, there's quite a lot of you there. Yep, I know. Okay, another goblin has been spotted, really? Okay, at this point everyone should be engaged, so we're going to go ahead and give everyone the order to attack the goblin soldier, followed by attacking the 2-headed ogre, or in whichever order you particularly want. And go. Everyone get equipped. Everyone get out there and fight. Guys, stop eating, guys. Come on. We need you to fight, please. What on earth just happened there? Hold on. What just happened? Suprancy, did you just equip something? Did something break? We need to check this. I think perhaps Suprancy... Ah, this is terrible. They're all split up. Right, let's have a quick look. Suprancy, did one of your bronze items break? That's all I can guess. Let's have a look through here. Is that the only fight? Yes, it is. Okay. Where are you, Suprancy? Something hit Suprancy and broke. All I need is to find the last time that something attacked Suprancy. Misses, okay. Where else? This is all I can imagine, is that... oh, here we are. Steel breastplate, okay, well that's... The 2-headed ogre was actually chasing him at that point. So that's very likely, as he was coming back, that hit landed. Right leg stopping at the steel greave. Okay. Bronze pauldron, smashing the bronze pauldron. That may have been it. Stopping at the steel greave. That could have been the blow that took out his bronze pauldron. It's possible. He's picking up tin ore. Where the hell did you find tin ore? My goodness. What else is going on? Oh, Aavak swings with his basalt hand axe at the goblin, hitting the upper body, slicing through the skin and slicing through the left lung. Well, there we go. It's always something to do with their lack of being able to breathe that kills people. Well, I'm going to guess that Suprancy had a bit of an issue with one of his pieces of bronze getting broken, and that was all. Let's see, is everyone else getting involved now? It looks like it. It certainly sounds like it. Another goblin down, another goblin down. I think, yeah, it's game over for you guys. Where are you guys going? Really? I have told you to attack the 2-headed ogre. All of you should be attacking him right now. But instead, they are running away. Who is it? We've got flying staplers. Me? Why am I running away? I'm awesome. Damn it, you let me down, me. Seriously, though. I genuinely mean it, actually. What on earth are you doing? This fight is madness. Let me just double check that no one has died. No, we've just killed 4 goblins. 5 goblins. I have no idea. No, he is being attacked. So perhaps there's maybe a goblin fighter in amongst all of this that's frightening everyone off. That's the only thing I can think of. No? I have no idea. Well, those of you who are still fighting, well done. Those of you who've run away, for shame. No tea for you. No, actually, that's far too cruel. Half tea rations for you. Okay, they suddenly realized that they were going to be cut on their tea rations, and everyone launched into an attack and finished the fight. I knew I could motivate them properly. A bronze shield has become legendary. Fantastic. Sir Prancy's bronze shield. Not blonde shield. Let's have a look. No. Oh, it's a bronze shield. Okay, then that would be possibly Adsto's. Let me let everyone get out of here. Go back to your normal jobs. There we are. Let's have a look at you. Bronze shield? No. Okay, then. It's probably one of you two. Troll of Reason, have you got the legendary bronze shield? Nope, it doesn't seem it. Then Elven Dwarf. There we go. The Curse Hawk. 1,620. Very nice indeed. You don't typically use your shield for defense, but you will still use it as a means of attack. You'll bash things with it, so it's a blunt attack in addition to the fact that you've got an axe. But whilst everyone is standing down, I'm going to pause the recording here, get everything rebuilt, get everyone standing down, and continue to pass some time. Nothing much has really happened beyond that. I am not going to start designating this area just yet, the area for our entryway. I want to let a couple of the other projects finish first, because that one's going to take a lot of time. We're going to have to build a whole tower section. It's going to be fairly large as well. And all of the mechanics involved, which means I'm going to have to start them building. But before I do that, I have actually told these guys to start keeping bronze spikes. So I should be able to go ahead and build a spike trap. A bronze trap base. Oh, no, we don't have one. Damn. Okay. Where are the trap bases? There we are. We want... no, really? Don't even have a mechanism base? What kind of nonsense is this? Okay, we'll have 2 mechanism bases, please. Then 2 trap bases. And finally, 2 spike traps. There we go. And we'll use the bronze spikes for those. Once they're made, I am going to be placing them. 1 behind that door, 1 behind that door. I might actually make 3. I could spread this out a little bit more. Bring out the wall and then down that way and have a ramp there instead. Yeah, I think I will actually set that up. So let me just get agriculture going. Fell trees. Chop that down. Also forage. Now, unfortunately, just before the goblins arrived, I saw a mant skedaddling because it was night. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to have... We're probably going to have a mant invasion soon. But, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and get everyone to stand down and get things building. And I shall bring you back when we're ready to continue. So, see you soon. And welcome back once again to a fight. Though this one is a bit of an odd one. As you can see, I've started to construct the trap corridor. However, for a moment... I had blocked it off because they hadn't yet built the stairs. It was all queued up and they were working on the stairs. It's just one of the walls finished. Now, in that time, the Mants must have invaded it more or less that moment because these guys are just chilling out over there. We have a couple of Mants that are close, but most of them are just coming in drips and drabs, really. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by the looks of it. Now, one of our workers was caught out there. Let's see. It's Undead Llama, unfortunately for you. He was caught out there, and we've also got Lizzie and Elven Dwarf and Troll of Reason already wading in. Now, everyone else is coming out. Now, however, if the Mants don't realise, then we should be able to just deal with this little by little, though... That said, there are a large amount of them coming in. Where are you guys going? Oh, this is bad. It's all over the place, this fight. Okay, well, we're just going to have to do the best we can and rely on the fact that we have an awful lot of bandages really close by. Now, they are going to the right bandage pile, thankfully. Is everyone okay? How's Sheilab doing? She is missing her right arm. That's okay. For the moment that I thought, no, you've lost something else. But no, it is not. It's just that she has, you know, lost her right arm in a previous battle. Now, who's this over here? That's Vast Owen by himself. No. Everyone get over there and deal with that, please. All right. I don't think anyone has lost any body parts. But this is not the best situation. Now, the problem with this is that if we go out there to fight them, they're all going to be very far away. However, that said, we have an extremely good group of soldiers here. Now, they should be able to just take these mats out one at a time. In small groups, rather, without too much problem. There's one over here. Right, we want you to get down there, please, Poisonous Ancients. And how many does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what may be happening is they may be spotting people moving around up here and then engaging them one at a time. No, there's 6. My goodness, there are actually a lot of them here. How many have we already gone through? 1, 2, 3. We've gone through 5 so far. We're about to kill our 6th. Now, one-on-one, they are no match for our military. But in large enough groups, they may actually pose something of a threat. No, actually, just go ahead and get in there. The alarm has been raised, so our militia is ready to attack. And as soon as we have them engaged, then I'm going to send them through. Right, good luck. I think we're probably safe to send them in at this point. I would imagine. Anyway, okay, well, that one doesn't seem to care. Fair enough. I don't mind, honestly. But let's get everyone out there now. The whole group of soldiers. Now, effectively, this is what would happen if you were walling off your settlement regularly. As long as you go out to kill the enemy whenever they show up, you know, you basically create a situation which is going to be better for your armies to engage them in, rather than have them all swamp you en masse. You can kind of go out there and take out in small groups. That's fine. If I were to leave this completely sealed off, though, and just knowing that these guys wouldn't come in, just leave them there, at least with regards to the goblins, then the goblins would eventually come with tunnelers. Now, someone has asked that I intentionally do that at some point, just to see what happens. I'm not too sure about that, but perhaps in year 6, once a good couple of people have had a bit of time to train up and get better at fighting, so I'm not really that worried of wherever they'll pop in, they'll meet strong opponents, then I might actually set it up and let them intentionally have that fight. But for now, I don't want to risk it. I mean, we've been going really well. We have very few people dead. In fact, only 1 person dead in year 5, and we're close to year 6 now, so I don't want to lose that. But at the same time, well, I guess we do need to get these cleaned up, otherwise they might go out there slowly and get caught by something. But let's get these corpses in. There we go. Now, if we look down here, we've got a blade trap which will be built there, and a spike trap ready to go. It's just a matter of time now until we actually get someone to build the mechanisms we need. Let me just cancel the alarm, and on that note, also get them out of manslaying. Alright, there we go. Everyone should be good. But we have actually started to get a few things built. My goodness, a bunch of people just passed out. Oh my lord, there's a weapon there that I need to clean as well. How about we get all of this stuff that people can use to kill us tidied up, please? Come on. I raised you better than this, gnomes. But with plans for the gatehouse, it'll probably be something... In my mind's eye, I can see a large square structure. Only it would look like a tower, except that this corner is going to be cut out on the lower levels. It will actually turn into a large tower at the top. But down here, I'm not going to do too much. Or I might have some sort of balcony or walkway or something. I'm still playing around with the sort of details of it in my head. We're going to need a fairly large area. And I think it should be large anyway. We want a nice grand gatehouse to welcome visitors and dignitaries and things like that. And obviously, enemies who will soon die. We'll have a secondary trap system over here, and this will be the main part of the actual mechanical trap system will be located here, but we'll also have a mechanical wall system that will shut the main gates. So you'd have the main gates usually with the Mechanical trap system over here, usually in its dormant state, so you can't get in through this side. Whilst this trap is inactive, it will actually be impossible to enter from that direction. However, on this side, we'll have very large doors, quite perhaps obnoxious, I suppose, but come on, it's a kingdom's gatehouse. It's meant to be a massive construction that's just kind of flaunting the wealth of the kingdom. I know it doesn't really sit well as kind of show-offy, but damn it, if you can't show off with a massive gatehouse, what can you show off with? But the trap system over here, when a lever is used at the top of the tower, it will toggle these. So this one will become armed, and that is the gate will close, and the trap system will become armed, meaning that you can walk through there and trigger the trap on yourself. I'm thinking that the trap system, rather than being lethal, will dump enemies into an arena area where I may have my archers train on them. I know that sounds horrible. It is horrible. I feel a little bit bad about it, but at the same time, it's going to be very good training for our blunderbuss wielders, because I'm probably going to skip crossbows altogether to begin with and just have a group of steel-equipped blunderbuss ranged units. Later on, we will actually have people with swords and pistols, but that is going to be much later on. I don't think I've ever even gotten to the point where we've actually researched pistols. I may be wrong on that, though. Spider Slaughter may have just researched it before it fell, but I can't recall, I'm afraid. If they did, I wasn't even remotely near building any, unfortunately. But on that note, I think we're actually in a fairly good position to wrap this episode up. We need to do a lot of cleaning to get this place sorted, and that takes a lot of time because people are, well, rather inefficient at the moment because we've taken 5 people out of the workforce, so there's 5 less people to haul. Before I did that, they were actually making some progress with cleaning the courtyard even, which I was quite surprised with. But as you can see, work is still going on the Great Hall. We just need these applewood chairs to be made. And there's one being made. Fantastic. But all of the tables are done now. So the pine barrels got made very quickly once that was done. Though we still need one. Let me double check. We're actually queued up to make a... Oh no, I must have not added it. Let me go ahead and add that in. Because pine is available in generally large quantities compared to applewood, because planks are made first, the pine barrel will be done before any more of the chairs. But on that note, I am going to wrap this episode up. I do hope you've enjoyed. We are starting to make slow progress. I'm starting to change the trap system there. But a lot of what I'm going to be doing now is just letting time pass, getting some of these things sorted out here. I probably will go ahead and finish this room up before I bring you back. If we do have a couple of fights, I'll record them just in case someone dies, because obviously we want to record that for posterity. But if it just goes the way normal fighting goes, that is, we win without really trying too hard, then I probably won't keep that recording. So hopefully, when next you return to Castlegoat, we will have this seed area all ready. And it may actually be starting to get on towards winter by that point. But for now, I'm going to wrap this up. I do hope you've enjoyed. I hope you'll be joining us for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.